Hey guys, it's Eric at LearnMax again, and I have a couple of interesting things to talk to you guys about tonight, a couple of tricks and tips, as well as looking more at bpatchers and encapsulation. So the first thing you'll notice on the screen here, I got a little bit of extra junk on my patcher here, this zoom factor talking to this patcher. Now you should look up the this patcher object, and you know all kinds of stuff with like the window that you're currently in, send it all kinds of messages and stuff. And another neat trick is if you hold down the control or the command key and you click on an object, when it's in edit mode, it'll act like it would be if it wasn't in edit mode. Like I'll click on my zoom factor here, which is going to send a message immediately to this patcher here. So I can kind of click and zoom in if I want. And that's exactly what I want to do. You notice I was zooming in on my tutorials here. A quick look here. Sorry, let's check my volume. Okay, a quick look. How do you do, what's a bpatcher? What's a patcher? Okay, we saw patchers the other day, and that's just a sub-patcher that's embedded within this same window. So if I command or control double-click on a patcher, I can see what's inside of it. Here you can see our oscillator sources and a selector. That's just inside that patcher there. Say I wanted to create a patcher, I can like say, oh, okay, I want to combine these three things, and I Command-Shift E, and I get a patcher, and I'll call that my dual oscill or something like that. Okay, so then I have this kind of little object that's even more compact than the other two guys. Kind of fun. Now this, like I said, this is embedded in the same patcher. It's not a separate file or anything like that. What I can do, though, say I like that so much I might want to share that with other patchers. Let me open that up again. I can go and save this. I say save as, and I'll say it saves as dual oscill because that's the name I gave the patcher to begin with. And I say save. Now that is going to be saved as a separate file altogether, and I can refer to that even without the patcher, the P part now. And that means it's using the file, the saved version of it. And so if I change it out on my disk, it'll change it in every patch it's in. Very neat stuff. So you can kind of encapsulate things. Okay. So that's one part over here. Now, let's talk about bpatchers. Now, bpatchers are pretty similar, except they also have a different kind of graphical element to them. So say I have a bunch of objects that I want to have as part of one patch, but I want to use them over and over again. Like in this case, I have, say, these ADSR dials. So let me select them up, and I'm going to do the same thing, Control, Command, Shift, E, create a patcher out of them, and I'll call this my dials. Okay, and then let's say open that up and save it, and come on, save as, and we'll save it as mydials.pat. Okay, save, and now I can then refer to that my dials, still there. Okay, and that's all fun and good, but the problem is I have dials. I have a visual interface problem. I don't want to use something that's hidden like that. So instead, I'm going to use, I can hit N and type bpatcher. Okay, and I get this kind of transparent interface object. I'm going to kind of put that in. So I right-click, and I'm going to say Inspector, and All, and choose my dials. Open. Okay, so now my dials are in there, and they're kind of offset a little bit. I can use the Command-Shift and move them around. I can see the patcher inside. I can also double-click on that. Can I double-click on it? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to open the original using a menu choice instead of a double-clicking. Sorry about that. And it's a patcher just like anything else. It has, you can lock it, unlock it, zoom in, and so on. So let's zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to actually even create a presentation mode for this. I'm going to add those dials to the presentation, switch into presentation mode, drag them up, click on the patcher. So let me, patcher inspector, open in presentation. Okay, and I'll close that, save changes. And now you'll see, I might have to shift it around a little bit again. Oh, there it is. It's in presentation mode. So all the patch cords are gone. And then I can just use that like I would any other patcher. Grab that, bring it over here. There. And now, I get rid of my dials. If I want to use it again, I can then just copy and paste, or in this case, I'll option drag it. I have another copy, and I can use that somewhere else. So until tomorrow, I'm going to say happy patching, and hopefully this taught you a couple of things. And we are getting awfully close to our polyphony demo, and I've been working on that on the side a little bit, so it's going to be all ready for you. Hope you've learned something. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow here at LearnMax.